Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Welcome, everybody. Probably. The night is young, girl. What can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We're just about set to get started, and this ought to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. So with that, let's get up to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Head coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got 2 teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra
mic'd up, we're ready to go. Here we go, and we're starting this game off swift. Oh, what a spin move. What another spin.
Oh,
oh,
probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
We're going to win this by 70. Could be. What do you think you're doing? Here we go.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Yep, shouldn't spun.
He's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
He's got it wide open. It's Landry. And he'll be taken down, but they got this one up to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield forced out to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Brookhart, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking
what a play.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Good job. Running up the middle here.
And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Make it 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Baker Mayfield feeling dangerous.
Mayfield now on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a third down.
And this on that tackle, but
is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Browns are 0 for 0 on third down conversions.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. He will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Is that good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling? Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And Callaway taking it in left side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Mayfield dumps this to his rolling back Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
First and goal from the 9.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read.
By the way.
Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
Johnson
blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in
by
your
the way,
sideline or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Oh, God.
He'll get it up
I should have spun again.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Okay. Here we go.
Down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing.
Probably not.
But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Callaway!
Antonio Callaway, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off.
What?
Not only to get him involved, but to send a
Are
message
you
to the
kidding me?
You can have a lot
Joseph?
to handle in this one.
You're fired. Now I'm going to lose by a point. Have to eat a snail.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I'm going to throw up. YouTube.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. To throw here, Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow.
False start, number 78.
Beat me,
offense.
Let him shred my defense.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
Automatic, 4th down.
Up 5, 1st and 15. Now it's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll score.
A pick 6. Denzel Ward.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you already up.
And now we're going to go for frickin' 2. Get that 2 points back I need. I need it.
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead. Get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down the
asking why I was going for.
That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team.
Gotta change it.
Up. You went past it. You don't like that, do you?
A little bit disjointed.
Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are in a fight for the AFC North, a fight for their playoff lives, but if they find themselves playing in January, they might look back to that Week 15 win over New England as really the thing that got them over the top.
And remember,
yeah, they didn't find themselves playing in January.
And when you talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers
Enter complete.
for their lives to go to the playoffs,
Bat down. I don't know that. Oh, it was Collins.
That game against New England got off the deck, and they came out swinging.
Jamie Collins.
So if they go down, qualify for the playoffs, win the AFC North, and if they're dangerous, that will be the game. I agree with you totally.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right.
Oh, for hell.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And Roethlisberger running like he's Michael Vick.
A Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. Big Ben with his size, sometimes it still surprises me when he can dance for a first.
He's the preeminent quarterback at taking contact, shedding it, and turning it.
Back with Charles
You just
Davis,
cute kitty
Brandon
cat.
Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. First carry for James Conner.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Room to run inside the 40.
Oh,
Brown, he fights through.
Seriously?
And into the end
Oh,
zone.
frickin' heck.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Do you think he is Mike Allstott?
A big play there. 55 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one. Because
within a touchdown.
those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning.
All right, I'm going to do the bottle trick.
And off he goes.
Extra point right
Gotta have
down
the water.
and that'll make our score 14-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Well, thinking about what the Cleveland Browns have been able to do this year, I guess not many places, not many franchises, if you're fighting around 500, would you be saying, hey, this is a giant leap forward? But this is a giant leap forward this year for Cleveland.
After years and years.
Holy queef.
And
all right,
that fall starts, it is a huge leap forward. And not only are they on the right track now, because
here I go.
Coaching, working with administration,
touchdown
with the
pass.
players playing well.
2. Let's see here.
Not only taking a big step forward, they're still in the playoff hunt. Think about that for the Cleveland Browns in 2018.
After the last 3 years winning a combined 4 football games. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard
Chubb didn't break any tackles.
2 yards on the pickup.
It was like
there.
a prison
Second and
uniform.
8. You mentioned very
Your
early
jerseys
on
are like
the need to
prison
establish a running
uniforms.
game for this young QB. They really haven't been able
We the
to do that
Cucamonga
in the
Cracker
first half.
Killers.
So that means what in
Yep,
halftime?
demonetized.
Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
His first catch
7 for 7. Mayfield is 7 for 7, folks.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there.
Pittsburgh's
If you're gonna give him
defense
that
cannot
much
stop
space,
the pass.
He's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The
All right.
disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Second down, Mayfield.
Oh, flag. Pass interference.
We do have a penalty flag down, however.
That keeps his
let's see what that's
incompletion
about.
streak, or his completion streak alive.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Probably.
1st down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down
the hell was that
around
guy?
the 15-yard line. A really nice gain of 25
Tackle.
yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Mayfield to throw it.
Oh, no.
Picked.
Shoot.
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
And Mayfield throws his first incomplete pass, and it was a bad
Get what he
one.
was trying
Bad
to
pass.
do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. Pushing through.
Can someone tackle that fudge?
Forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Steelers, of course, had all the questions lingering with Le'Veon Bell. Tip of the cap to James Conner. He really has filled in
gun,
nicely.
he's just,
He prepared himself
swear.
as if he were going to be the starter right from week 1. And I got to see him in preseason, and you saw a little bit of everything. His ability to run inside, also run to the perimeter, catch the ball in the backfield. And how about his season opener against Cleveland? They didn't win the game, but he played awfully well, 135 yards rushing, and he helped close out a big win at Tampa Bay in week 3 on Monday Night Football with some nice runs down the stretch. On any given pass play, you never
Antonio
know
Barber
exactly
with the
where your
catch.
exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And hit Ben upside his throwing arm.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrence Mitchell. Whoosh.
Whoa, Pick 6? Pick 6, both of them.
Into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way
All right,
that you
Joseph.
spotlighted the athleticism because
jerk.
you and I both know.
Oh my God. I swear if I miss it again, and I did. Why? I hope it don't come down to a field goal.
Come on.
I'll be screwed. Heinz Award.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. 6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Damn it.
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision.
4 passes.
Right? Sometimes he sees clearly, sometimes he doesn't. I know on the sideline they'll be going over things and talk about what the coverages are and what they're seeing. So you used to look at the snapshots. Now you look at the Microsoft Surface Pro. He's got to analyze what he's seeing and be more accurate with the ball.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A minute 59 to go in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Buying time to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Well, partner, like we always do this time of year with the holidays here, and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Madden land.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Madden land as well.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
That's what you doing.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now Ben on 3rd and long.
Oh, Jesus.
Almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough
Jeez,
spots.
2 for 8, 40 yards, 3 interceptions.
And now 4th down.
Not the best game.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah,
oh, my God.
Right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. For the Browns, good starting field position.
Gotta have faith, faith time.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now I'm... half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cody Sensible. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48.
He pretty much needed to return that for a touchdown.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He'll get this one.
Run, Juju, run!
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Intentional grounding, offense.
if you would have ran out of the pocket and threw it away.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the
ran outside tackle box. Everything I can tell you. I don't know what else to do. Oh, got it. Got it. Fumble. Someone get that. Someone get it.
It's loose.
Get up. And nope.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get
and
absorb the hit.
Oh, he's wide open.
And fumble the ball.
To the right side, and he's got Landry complete.
I don't know how I was able to stop on timeout dime.
Said and done. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll buy some time right. That's going to be caught.
What are you
down after a very nice gain. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Second and goal from the 6 this time. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Landry in the final seconds of the first half, and the Browns had 6
Maybe I aim it over here. I'll actually make one.
That excites the team as they head into the half.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Oh, my God.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10.
He posted, I'm sending the link to this, and he sent me a link back.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger going up top.
Stay on your feet.
It's an
No, damn it.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland.
Want to see the stats.
The third quarter already?
Or not.
No problem. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Fighting through, and he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
It's over there. What do you see?
Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger marches onto the field. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy.
Go ahead.
The only way to truly establish
that is to
give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. On second down, Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 57 yards. Roethlisberger will hand a counter.
What the heck just happened there?
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Play action. It's Roethlisberger out to his left. And it's hauled in by Rodgers for a Steeler touchdown.
Challenging and he dropped it.
Eli Rodgers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead is really going down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They run, Chubb, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
T.J. Watt.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. That's taken in by Callaway. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Huh?
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I guess that time I needed the auto,
and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
I can't kick, but I can punt.
And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor, and they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Where?
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Oops, he pulls you down the hallway, Meyer.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
That was worse than that tackle by the Saints guy last year in the playoffs.
And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Let's go.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Being chased out left. On the left side, it's McDonald.
Really?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, 32 yards.
This is a true Steelers game. Look like shit and come back and win.
The tight end can kind of be that diamond in the rough secret weapon that you have, and right there they show you why.
And it's becoming less of a secret, isn't it, partner? Every game that we do nowadays, the tight end is a featured receiver, not just a blocker, as in the days of old.
Point after, right down the middle, and that will get them one closer.
Or maybe I can make a field goal and make it 8.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Shut up. You don't know.
Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield forced out to his left.
Oh, no.
And they work this wide field across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
Pass interference. Defense.
Go ahead.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all, and it's been a long day for this crowd. Waiting for this game.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go now.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
All right, here we go. Boom, landing.
Throwing, Mayfield.
I got scared. I had an open lane to run.
They needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by
and I threw it because you guys seen your guy break through, or your guy break through. My defender block.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. The bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
A good pick up there at 22.
I give one argument to
Tell
say
you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no
go like this, and you point at something, the dog will look at what you're pointing at. The cat will look at your finger.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger.
Can someone stop this son of a
McDonald. And taking it across field and inside the 45. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
They go play action here on first down.
How do you get him right?
He's got a man. It's McDonald.
Hit him right in his thigh.
Goes for a gain of 31.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald.
I'm about 4 minutes and taking seconds away from eating a snail.
Out of the game. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
All right. I got to come back here. This is ridiculous. I haven't scored anything in the second half.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And the interception that ended their previous drive, that might be one we look back on and say that was the turning point of this game.
Hey, partner, guess what? There's still time for a few more turning points in this ball game.
Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds. So
I tried to get out of bounds, but I didn't.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away.
Now I can't get a freaking receiver open to save my life.
Very manageable second and short.
Earlier, everybody was open. Talking about some defensive adjustments.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield.
Oh boy, no.
That's
Jeez.
Incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Mayfield now, buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections...
I don't like the way he swung the ball out.
He's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, Jimmy! Down not.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Bud Dupree in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Second down, Mayfield. Flush to his right.
There's no one open. There's no one open. There's no one open.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30
What
there.
The name make it
he
open?
Turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer
Shut
for
up.
3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly.
And he threw it out
And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
That's to your point. It was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
I know.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is
First field goal we made all night.
All tied here in the final stages. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Minute and 41 to go, guys.
And
What is going to happen next? What will he do?
And for them, a
What
touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now it's Roethlisberger. This one complete. Right side to McDonald. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Big Ben has the knowledge, certainly the weapons to pull this off. We know he's done it many times in the past.
And that transmits itself to the rest of the offensive unit because these guys know that with Big Ben leading them, they've got a lot of confidence they can get it done.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
He's dead.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger.
No, how did I not get it?
Smith-Schuster complete. He's got this to the 30 before being
47-yard field goal.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Dang it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I said, God dang it.
Here's Connor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a good one.
You gotta be kidding me.
I guess we can call that a welcome to the NFL moment right there, and he came in with open arms and knocked it through.
Yeah, how about that? It's almost surely a game winner, right? And, you know, rookie kickers, usually the leash is kind of short, isn't it? I think they went ahead and got that extended model for him now after making that kick.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Well, this one, partner, was fun down at the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
Look at my fucking third quarter.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sucks.
With that, we say good night from Cleveland.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to eat a snail. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh. Yeah. God. You had the Packers. I get to do one more because you had the Packers on the other side. For God's sake.
I said, brother, hold it down, so we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his
You gotta fix that up.
while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my
You put it on the Super Bowl if you want.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't
No, don't do that. Pretty much. I'm trying to see something. Sorry for the blue screen. I'm gonna trigger everybody by what I'm about to say, but why? Why is there so much hype around Fortnite? It's so stupid! That is all.
Sunday on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Want to see it? We're going to do it.
Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action. Brandon Godden
here we go.
And Charles Davis.
I didn't want to skip.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
We'll watch the celebration
Tonight,
ceremony.
it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. 50 years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. That's fielded in the end zone.
This time, I am going to win. I don't know what I called. Where are you telling the crowd to quiet?
Now a first down throw for Newton. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark.
That's right. That's how you do it.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So
you guys didn't do a very good job of blocking.
And he found the right spot for the completion.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you were throwing it at the feet of your back. You make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they give the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Did whatever I could do, couldn't did it. But I tried to do it, but I didn't do it. So now I got to punt and see if I can do it on defense.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Here it comes.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away.
Oh, yes. Bank. Give me that one. Oh, nipples.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Come on, defense. Don't let them get anything.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Safety! Fumble! Touchdown! Yes!
And the defense has got it in their end zone, and that script may have just saved this ball game for them.
Super
and I'm
Bowl
sure for
76.
these guys, the break from the conference championship to the Super Bowl seems so long. To get out here and score that first touchdown has to take some tension out of the game.
Oh, I love the point you just made about the gap between. Think about the pressure that is built in the interim to come out and get the first points in the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Fantastic for the team.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball
for a
here
half.
as the
I was
kicks
at fucking
away
38 in the last
return.
game.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite.
Did you just say you guys were knocking on the door?
That's a two-score swing that you just gave up.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there.
Knocking on the door from your own one.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury.
What the hell are you doing?
He will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Put my fucking foot on your throat. I ain't letting you
play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit.
Oh, no.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done.
The difference is I didn't miss an extra point on either one of them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back.
So it's been 2 touchdowns on defense.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. And now, Charles, this becomes a pretty important second drive for them. They're already down a pair of scores here in the first quarter.
As you noted, they're down 2 scores, and to me, they're down a possession or a service break if this were tennis, right? Because they just gave one up. Only their second drive now. Run their offense, try and get back into the game that way, and then look for some help from their defense.
Trying to forget about that pick six last time out. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
So I wanted to get you with a sack. Hit you with my sack.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger.
Oh, no.
And he connects with Vance McDonald. And a final.
I can't yet.
But not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Okay, now I can. What the hell? All I want to know is this. The first initial guy. Here. What is he diving at? Why did he dive that way? What is Luke Kuechly? That's not the guy with the ball.
Tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him,
Anticipating the
coaching
flip.
staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first two, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Worthless offensive lineman in history.
That's a good chunk of yardage that's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Roethlisberger. And he'll be hit as he releases
and
it.
Dead.
And that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. That's complete. Right around the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Vance McDonald, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will make this a close game again.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed, way harder to cover than before.
So they will accept the penalty.
His name Corn Elder? All right.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Football going back over to the Carolina Panthers here. And for Carolina, it's hard to fathom what went wrong with them this season. It's been said before we talked about it. They were 6-2 at the midway point, right in the mix for a first-round bye, and then everything kind of went wrong from there on out.
I wonder if we'll look back at that Thursday nighter in Pittsburgh where they got absolutely blasted. And at the time, we thought it was kind of a one-off.
What? The Great Khali got hurt. Did you see that?
But that led to a really bad stretch of football for Carolina. A lot of losses. And you just wonder, did that game take so much out of them that it's hard for them to bounce back? Now, look, the playoff thing for them is going to figure on a lot of other teams and a lot of other factors. They could be in or out depending on how other teams do. Bottom line is, they didn't take care of business themselves.
Yeah, that Week 15 loss to the Saints, that kind of really sealed their fate. That put them 2 games below 500. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Audible in this one. Audible and out of it. I've seen something.
Play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, my God!
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Where's the flag?
We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that...
Who hit him? Oh my God. Talk about a hit stick. Sounded like
No one can block them.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
2nd and 10. Newton again. Space to run past the 20.
Of course, I can't ever get the
2-yard line.
freaking end zone.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Next play, maybe.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh my God, I'm
like
Steeler
football. It is.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Connor. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Tackle made by K1 Short.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, no, Bolshevik.
Receiver complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27.
Spin move, great. No net.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
All right, assholes. Can we do something this time? I mean, we got right down there, but then he just was like, "Heh."
Onto the field, here come the Panthers.
For some reason.
And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football. Looked at me like the doctor with my kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for blitz.
God frickin'.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Fucking bald guy with weird teeth.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Back to throw, Newton. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one.
That was
across his body, and it's intercepted.
Oh, and then he falls down.
Sean Davis with a pick.
Is someone gonna tackle him?
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pitch.
I've had it.
Right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down.
Not only they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too. Absolutely.
Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
It's him.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up
and the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter.
Keep lead.
This game is over.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Shut up.
Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now. So you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. you got to go get the lead again. So maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So an instance there of Cam
That's his
being
celebration.
Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And
Jesus.
Boy, does he have fun playing the game
Oh,
of
no.
football.
Pass interference.
And his throw is incomplete.
Hey.
Pass interference. Defense.
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line.
Why are you winding the clock? I went out of bounds.
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Barely.
It's a first down. From the red zone now, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On 2nd and 10, Newton dancing to his left.
Right in your hands. Are you fucking kidding me?
By the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys.
Oh, my God.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball. There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
You know what? Shut up.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
Why did you not?
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. He got his first.
I had a sack. Are you fucking shitting?
For a first down.
Oh my God! You fucking worthless idiot.
Roethlisberger now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it
I
ends
lead in
tonight.
rushing yards.
As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end. And now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Oh.
The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53.
After Maroon 5 played and destroyed everybody's ears.
And all that work, but he stopped what ultimately would have been, and he simply taken a knee.
If y'all watched halftime heat, you were in for a treat. If you watched the actual halftime show, you weren't. Rao can hear me. Rao. Hold on, my headset's messing up here. Let me.
And it'll be interesting because I think both...
I don't know what's going on. All right, anyway, let's go.
Sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get us
dropped
and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been
I know why. Hold on, Rao. I can't hear you. I know what is going on. All right, now talk.
Same things over and over, but they're trying.
That's better. I had to turn it down earlier because Steve was blowing my eardrums out.
To me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of
my
in order to win the game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Well, I had.
Drops off as they'll look
Oh, damn it! I had my. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Hell, that's touchdown. I had my other headset in, and Steve was just really loud. I had to turn the volume down. This one's a little quieter in the headset part. Touch the end of my foot.
Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
And now this is intercepted.
He was out of bounds! Now I'm just getting ripped the frick off.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense.
You've been challenged.
Get off. No, don't! Now I won't be able to.
Wait, why not? What?
If you look at the replay, you can't challenge.
Over 4 times and expect to win? No chance.
Now I'm even more screwed.
And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times.
Let me call play here. Maybe the booth will see if I can challenge it.
Maybe you can do that. Why
Nope,
can't you do that?
I can't.
I didn't know.
It's not very good.
Why is that?
If you look at the replay, you can't challenge. I don't know. It's all the way it's always been.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown.
Oh my God.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that goes for a gain of 31. Charles, you think Big Ben is happy to have Antonio Brown on the other side?
Looked at it anyways.
You know he is,
just to see.
But he also expects it. And this is how their offense runs best. When those two get together, especially early, and continue to do it throughout the game, the end result is the one that we're seeing right now. They're ahead on the board.
It has been early and often. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 at a first down.
And that's the way to start a drive, and that's the way to continue a drive. Back-to-back, nice chunk plays. If you're the offensive coordinator in your chess match with the defensive guy, you're thinking maybe you put him in a spot where he's got to load up against the run, because that last one was a really nice
I still
play.
got I held you in. I'm gonna kill you. I still have unopened bags of chips.
And the interception by the Steeler Dean leads to a touchdown. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions...
Mittens, this isn't good.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
Fuck you, it's a
This
touchdown.
is taken about 7 yards deep.
He is the slowest.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
Is that fullback return? Come on, man. I don't know anymore. I'm done.
Here come the Panthers now,
Sick of
set
it.
to take over on offense.
I'm about to
Now,
Cam
last
Newton
time
out
was
and
a
put in
pretty
Derek
one play and
Anderson.
interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Be done with it all.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That'll be caught by
Bulldog.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, from an
I think they better call down and have him come off the field for a play. Go in the tent for a minute.
Difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Steps away to his left. Caught left side by Funchess. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I don't know where everybody else is.
Because a lot of the time, you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually
Apparently they
happens
can't
when
see
you're throwing
that
the ball
creative party.
underneath. People start to press up on you, push them deep,
oh God,
find
nauseous.
some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Eluding the pressure right. And Thomas has it. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure this out with the football.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit.
Sick of this. Sick of you cheating. Every chance you get.
Timing of a guy trying to throw the football, and on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Throwing on third down. Newton. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
Very difficult night for the guys on offense. They've got to be looking at each other in the huddle and on the sidelines. How are we going to find some open space to complete a pass and find open room to run? This defense all night long has squeezed down the passing lanes, made plays on the football. It's
Sick
really
of
been a
this.
thing of beauty
Sick
for
of you
them.
cheating.
He's got to figure all day long prepping for
Dang
the
it.
game. They had to have talked about it again and again. Squeeze passing lanes, and we'll be in great shape.
On fourth down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a third time. Picked off by Cody Sensible. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title.
You're a cheater.
Open, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play.
Cheated me out of challenging a play.
4 yards. And the Steelers.
What even happened?
I don't know. He dove to the ground.
Are going to add on
that going? Yeah, where's that
after,
going?
right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Well,
The kickoff
I hate
unit
you,
is out
and,
on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Well, I'm on a winning team that won tonight, so
the Steelers defense, we watch them get set to go. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here? So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Come on, fucking throw the fucking penalty.
So it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate
Now I'm
how
fucking
difficult it
demonetized
is to
for
keep
good.
playing against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well?
I'm gonna get a $50,000 fine.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the
I don't know. I don't give a fuck
at
this point.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey, and he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. And he took it in one hand.
And fumble.
So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it.
Whose fucking art is Payne? Where's Ed McCaffrey?
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense.
Bullshit. I know where he's at. He's on the bench because I fucking ran fucking hurry up 74 plays in a row.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Now it's Newton. Being chased out left.
Oh my God, come on, get in the end zone!
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
About.
They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
We gotta have this, guys.
Newton to throw.
Nope, dead.
Freaking
dead.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Funches has it complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Well, of course, when he called for a pass or penalty.
Pass interference. Defense.
Shut up.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And
done.
it's so hard to cover these
Done
great
with it all.
receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Letting Brian Custard beat me.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. So they took
Pass
it
interference,
on first down, but couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Oh, for God's sake.
Fucking donkey balls.
Shut up.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. He's going deep for Brown. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
I don't know what happened.
Play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Yeah.
The Steelers on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
We didn't either, so.
Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Just need a couple touchdowns.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Newton now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds.
But your fucking reception for the interception was fucking caught. Bullshit.
All right, that one fell incomplete.
Fuck you, Mike Tomlin. Shut up.
They'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often
in
the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, We'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense.
So, yesterday, oh God,
here's Newton.
Here it is, for a touchdown. I'm dead. You know what? Screw it. I take back what I said about coming over with The Walking Dead.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They go play action here on first down. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown.
I got 1 million kills.
James Washington, and even 90 yards. And the Steelers offense is running away with this one.
What's your guy doing?
The key is to stopping a good passing attack.
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches a football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
Anyway, yesterday, Shine finally got it right.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive?
49-14 in a Super Bowl.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back
out there
and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being...
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Cody Sensabaugh. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. The interception rows, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Roethlisberger. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared.
I challenge it, but then they'd say it hit the ground.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Thomas is getting it complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that was a simple throw.
I'm on the one, but I lost a yard.
Completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the end zone, Newton forced out to his left. To the right side of the
first down.
Complete. And he gets
first down.
Up just shy of the 15.
Pass interference on Joe Hayden.
Pass interference. Defense.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort.
Bite him. Bite his fucking toe.
Just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And instead, she's licking her butt.
On first down, it's Newton. Flushed out right. Looking long for Thomas. And nearly another interception.
Oh, shut up.
They've been around the ball
I know, he's down 5.
This defense is continuing to
should have went with the fucking
every
Jets.
deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing
Should have
man
went with
or
someone.
zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
I like how he just stood there. Should I get it? Yeah, I better.
Their own 1-yard line is where they got it back, cutting it close here. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just
I was going to say challenge. It was a fumble. Stop it.
Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big third down.
You're telling me there's a chance.
Panthers. 68 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
No, I didn't see that guy.
Another interception.
I hate Joe Hayden.
Snags it for the pick. And not much on the return.
My God. I got to clean a mess up on my floor.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game.
Oh my God, it smells like onions in here.
And it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions.
He still gets it away.
I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now it's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Connor.
Oh, God.
Now he bowls him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Blue balls.
Roethlisberger gonna throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there.
Sacked his ass.
Thomas Davis in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. 30. The 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
And to me, that's
I scored 14 points and then gave up 55 unanswered. About to be 56. How does that happen?
Icing on the cake, if you will. To try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
Nope.
And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Not a fucking point.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Strips the ball.
A chance for us again to look at this Pittsburgh defense. They are holding serve here at home. The fans were into this one.
It probably is.
What they needed to do.
And right now I'm just cupping my hand to my ear and listening to the approval that they're getting from the home crowd right now.
That's actually true, by the way. He was physically cupping his hand to his ear.
A job well done. Exactly what you want to accomplish, though. Let's face it, we talk to every coach in the league. We want to take care of our home games, establish home field superiority, win at home, and they're going to get that done.
No.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they
They'll just
decided
lead you
to start
score.
this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
This time, how about this? Two random teams. Close our eyes so we don't put right in.
The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. For the victors, getting to hoist that.
Folks.
Wouldn't it be funny? We do this, I am with the Jets. Remember, you end up with the Jets and I'm with the Hall of Fame team.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my
We're gonna
nose.
kind of know.
Just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking
Eagles.
to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen. Now it's by the stove. Big inside this case is one. Do me dirty. I'ma find you lay out on the flow. 19
Oh, that's not Eagles.
I got rich
That's
by
Elites.
myself. Rather do this
Where are they at?
I wasn't asking for no help.
Right there.
Asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat.
That'd be Nick Foles.
Call my brother on the phone. He said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down. Soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no.
This is it. This is it. Flip. Maybe we could have made Super Bowl again.
Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face. I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated.
Tom Brady. Well, fucking, God damn it, John Elway, that's his name. You motherfucker, you. There's Tom Brady.
Is John Madden even still alive?
Yep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
He's not even here 14, whatever.
No, he's retired. Man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports.
Super Bowl winning
Up next,
coach.
we've got what should be a great
The
matchup
Rammers, or the
between
Raiders.
the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Kickoff now just moments away.
Yep.
It is finally time to crown a champion. It's all handed over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It's the only one he won, anyway. But you're probably right.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football
This is
League.
its. I should look for the super stuff.
Tonight, it's
They
all
probably don't
on
have
the
it.
line. We
Just
play
fucking
for
breaking
the
it down.
Lombardi Trophy.
The super stuff always. Mittens, stretch it out.
50
Stretch
years
it out.
after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we
All
are
right, we'll try this
underway in
again.
Super Bowl 53. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be
See if I can go down and score fucking 50 straight points and you come back with 56. Just suck the end of it.
13.
You don't know shit. Listen, you had a choice and you...
And his first look
What the
is
hell?
incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. That'll bring
Nick
up
Foles.
second down.
you don't know, and then when you got into it, you lucked into it.
Because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Foles. Buying time to his left.
First down.
The improv act, they're good for 9, and then they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Oh, God, my nose is itching. This ain't good.
Flush to his right.
I'm done.
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return this time.
Fucking field. Threw it. There was no player around.
Their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play.
Fucking.
First quarter, first drive.
You were a fuck.
First interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
I need a beer.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him, Mahomes...
Bumble, get up and get that ball! Yes!
The Eagles have recovered.
First down! Eagles! Fly, Eagles fly! Yeah! That's how you play. I told him, goddamn it. I don't know, let's see. Triple Crown.
Forced fumble and fumble recovery with the same person, and it was just not play.
Or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
alone in the world with a little cat dog.
Never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Philadelphia getting the football back here, and when you discuss the Eagles this season, it seems like every week we kind of go back and forth. Hey, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
They can't really do that. Well, I mean, you can do most of them, but some of the, one in particular.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
No, but she did Oblina's voice in Our Monsters.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in.
Oh God, it's dead.
I
can't do it. Every time I think I can do it, I can't. 63-yard field goal.
You can cut them all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle.
If I was 60, it was a 62-yarder I'd kick.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
No, I ain't going for it. I'm not a complete moron.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City.
You can't line it up right. I know, that's too... There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And touchback. Uh-oh. It is a 3. Nice. Nice kick, Foles.
Well, for the Kansas City Chiefs, as their offense takes the field again, the road to a first-round bye in the #1 overall seed, that hit a big speed bump week 15 with that 1-point loss to the Chargers, CD.
Yeah, it certainly did. It set the playoff picture on its ear, didn't it? I mean, when you think about it now, we kind of had Kansas City locked in as the #1 seed, but we'll have to see how it all plays. But here's the bottom line, though. It doesn't matter to me where Kansas City plays, whether at Arrowhead or they go on the road. That offense, it can travel with Patrick Mahomes at the controls. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate...
Why didn't he jump up and intercept? I didn't.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. This will go for 5.
Yeah, Hunt.
Obviously, the Kansas City backfield very unsettled, but they might have something in Damian Williams.
I think that they do, and I thought he was a quality back when he was in Miami, and in his last game, 123 yards from scrimmage, 2 touchdowns, and a loss to the Chargers in Week 15. But he definitely showed something in that game that keeps Kansas City feeling optimistic about their backfield, and they're still hoping to get Spencer Ware back from injury.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 35. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
Bella was over here. She
they
probably
were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Mahomes
someone get it!
Lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
2 fumbles.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out...
Put on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here to play in the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern tackling tools, that's for sure.
First down. He kind of slid back for price tag.
When the spotlight is at its brightest.
I can't believe I'm done.
And let's face it, it's the Super Bowl. Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest
day
of
long.
stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Go, go!
The first carry for Josh Adams.
Give me the first. Yeah.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Back to throw. And that will fall incomplete.
And at the end of the first quarter of the Super Bowl, it looks like the regular Super Bowl.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
I just got too excited there.
First down. Steps away to his left. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
It makes sense if like you come in and then you go out of bounds, come in and score a touchdown. But I get it. Like it's other than that, it's really much you can't really give us nothing.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
Oh, boy.
Flush
oh, boy.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
You know what?
But no takes start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He doesn't get out, though. It's usually whimpering.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Ertz has it left side. It'll
Yes!
be a pickup of 13.
I am going for a field goal.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
I swear to God, if you block this, I'll kill you.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles
the lead.
take a 3-0 lead.
Now he's got.
Still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do
now
have some
he's got to
action
play
on the
conservative and hold on to the
field
lead.
goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers.
I don't know what's going on.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
I feel like I would have got messages by now.
Harm, but right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like
my
that.
phone
No
might
one
be.
is
Oh
taking me for
my God
a
in
doctor,
heaven! What is going on with Messenger? No, I didn't get it.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
I might.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Watkins, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, you have a gamer tag, Charlie?
No, I do not have a gamer tag. You must be a good player in order to earn a moniker. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play?
What a pick.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
All right, come on. I just got to get it to Megatron.
All right, let's go ahead and just add it up here. The last 3 drives, 2 fumbles, and an interception. Somewhere, to paraphrase one of the great coaches of the NFL, they're asking on that sideline,
why does that keep happening?
What the heck is going on out there?
Oh, yeah, that was fucking cute. Oh, yeah, fathead ain't gonna catch him.
Drop down the numbers. There he goes. And he will bring it back.
Even when I win, I lose.
6 and a KC touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys are
I thought that was empty.
It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this.
You son of a bitch, now I have 1 left. Yeah, you ass. You hit the timeout button. You hit it with the football. When I timed out to, because I was going to kick the field goal, then I decided not to. And again, a bad throw.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
You know what? It's called a layup. Okay?
After throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Can't worry about it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. A dump off.
Come on, Smallwood.
A very good move, but for a
you got my
relatively
nickname.
modest gain out near the 32. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle.
I don't understand.
Like,
I figured it's more fun. I figured it already had messages.
That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and
gain
extra yardage.
I know, but we fell asleep playing the game.
Oh,
God. Oh, boy.
Oh,
I threw back again. I'm glad I hit it. No harm, no foul. I'm going for it.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
Actually, you know,
Spencer Ware and the rest of
to be
his
honest, I beat, you know, sometimes I beat you, sometimes sometimes I beat you, sometimes you beat me, sometimes I beat you. We beat each other all the time.
Because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team. They've worked around.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Good job, Michael mother-freaking Jenkins from Ohio State University.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football.
Eli Apple plays for the.
We're not seeing it right now.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Sorry, I lost my headset and control my shit.
The defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
You did what? Brown, sorry.
The quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Smallwood gets into the tightest places.
Offensive lineman, and the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday.
I can't take this. I can't take this excitement.
A reminder coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man.
Good job, Golden Tate III.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Nick Foles just walking, basically.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception.
Maybe a wildcat
really a bad
formation.
Throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, that was a great pass there, fucking Foles.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, let me
this
see if
defense
there's a
has been very
wildcat.
disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front.
They don't have much of formation at all.
They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
Wham.
Only way to play good defense.
Option. It would be under. Some kind of an option pass. I don't see it though. Oh God.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
I didn't use it, but I did.
He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right.
What the fuck throw was that?
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
My head fell off, or headset fell off.
Never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points.
It's a terrible ass pass.
Instead, they're throwing
that was fucking good as
come away empty.
Jared Goff now. Safety, I won.
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play.
Fucking
went
to the fucking Super Bowl and the World Series broke out.
They called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Sick of this shit. I'm sick of you.
Now they head back on the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback. But number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn it
you shut up. You don't know what you do.
Have that supreme confidence.
Shut up. Just you sound stupid. Shut up.
We'll see what they do. They'll set up a throw. His throw.
That's what I get for trying to throw into 4-man coverage.
Able to get a hand in coverage.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defense.
Yeah, why didn't I throw to someone else that was unguarded? There had to be someone.
To keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. He's got a man complete. A big gain.
I only have 1 timeout, so I got to hurry mode.
Third down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now a play
oh God, Jesus! That's not what I didn't need.
Bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight.
Oh, Jeffries, come on.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right.
There's no one. There's no one open.
The pressure too great.
I hit the throw away button.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Listen, I watch the hub sometimes, okay?
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Fucking, oh, there's going to be a hole in my floor.
Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
I'm just going for the Hail Mary. Fuck it. Here we go.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, shut up. You're an idiot.
Back to throw here. He's going to go for a big play.
Didn't even get to the end zone. And it's picked. And time's out. And shut up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl.
Well, I lead every statistic, which is good.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports
except for score.
Report.
I mean.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
You gotta receive it.
The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Next year, he'll be the oldest quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I said next year, he'll be the oldest quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Fumbles it.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
I think Sarah has me blocked on Facebook. Oh, I can't find her name. What the hell? Oh, there it is.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what
I hate you.
Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points.
I think she's asleep on balance.
The last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Oh, my God.
And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Foles. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 24.
Fucking Jordy Nelson.
When you're on your own 1-yard line like they were, oftentimes you're thinking just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it. Try and create some space, some room. And it went awry, didn't it?
I knew you were coming.
On first down.
Yeah, you got him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat
you ran
cannot handle this pass
an up two rubber goose.
Time and time again.
Come on, come on.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas
That was nice.
City.
I can't even complain.
Sammy Watkins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense. With 2 guys going up for the football, which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
You hear it a lot, but it's It's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt, the will.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this a 9-point game. Butker now to kick this one away.
So I think you. He's confused.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get
the reason they can kick it so far.
Get us going in the right direction. So you're
on a kickoff.
Geared to that. Not necessarily to looking for plays. Oh, this hurts the defense.
The reason they can kick it so far in the kickoff is because the ball's elevated a little higher because it's on tee, and also they're not faced with someone. There are 10 guys running at them.
Another 1st and 10.
And they get a running start. Everybody else don't, but they do still.
Here's Foles. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Oh my God. Oh, it's Rao. What are you doing, Rao? You playing basketball, huh?
This season, more than others, we've had a number of teams that you maybe say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, then the Saints, and now, heck, maybe even the Texans or the Bears could claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January.
I hate you.
I just wonder right now, are we missing a team or two that's just a little bit outside the playoff hunt? Could they get hot and be those teams you don't want to play and carry that momentum all the way to the Super Bowl? Yes, I'm looking at the Indianapolis Colts as one of them.
Shit.
Here as he's taken down. D. Ford in there again. My goodness, that is now his 4th sack tonight.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third-down situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Foles. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down.
It's 4th down? Oh, my God.
They're going to try and throw.
This is stupid. This is really stupid. This is really stupid. Oh, my God, it was stupid.
So certainly an interesting.
I thought I got a 1st down. I wouldn't have fucking called her yet. God damn it.
In excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it.
That'd be talked about on Sports Center.
You know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and friendly partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got it with the 15. And he's finally taken down.
I hope she makes your head swell up.
He reaches the 14. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him.
Let's go over and shed on him.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
I want it all.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
I think that's the top of the mouth.
Nice to have
I think.
Big, reliable target you can go to.
Yeah, that's the top. Because you can see the nose.
As a fallback, throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what
No, it's a bunch of teeth in the roof of their mouth.
Andy Reid never
I don't know.
shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
It's like hemostatic or something like that. Like something like hemostatic disease or something like that is what it's called.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Heavy rush, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, you know, maybe even a quick fade.
I wish your head would shatter.
Was open. He ends up getting sacked.
You're fired, by the way.
Oh, it's hot. It's hot in here. I'm sweating. You sound stupid.
How are you sweating when it's like negative 26 degrees where you're at?
Oh God, I didn't realize it was a run.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I lost for a 15th time tonight.
Back now here on EA Sports. Yay. It's Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter.
And pick.
They'll set up to throw. It's brought in left side by T. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
You taking Nick Foles out?
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
No.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Wide open receiver.
I'll just fucking go.
Still fighting.
Jesus, why can't I make a tackle or do anything right?
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 70
It's the worst I've ever played Madden ever.
Continue to advance in the NFL as people continue to scout players.
Ever.
They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. If anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
He'll get it up the middle. It's a loss of 4.
I can't play that bad, but fuck.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Mahomes going to throw.
What the fuck was that?
It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
Huh?
Extra point right
Cat
down
scratching
the
the litter box.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Oh my God, there goes your mic again, around. And a fucking holding call.
That's Tate. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position.
Finally do something
that's
right.
Difficult to do. He got caught that time.
To throw, it's Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Fucking should have had Winston the whole game and fucking Nick Foles badge.
Alshon Jeffrey, 87 yards. And
long-haired hippie.
Get a score closer. And Charles, had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. That's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that
27 to 11.
Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field,
and I kicked it out of fucking bounds.
Time to throw the ball. Someone's going to shake free, and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Free kick out of bounds by the receiving team. 100, huh?
They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left.
It's
caught inside the 25. And he gets this one inside the 15.
I better go buy a new headset. I'm going to need it.
That one goes for 36 yards.
God, he goes through his headset like bottle of water.
That agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
I'm starting to smell burnt toast.
Tyreek Hill, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Butker now to add the extra point.
Just watching, oh, no! Oh, my God.
This is caught in the end zone. And a fake extra point works to
fucking rub salt
extend their lead by 2. Butker now to kick this one away.
I was watching the Speedy Diver, and he found in one of the dumpster. It was a projector. It was an old projector though, because it only used the I can't remember what the cords are called, but they would go like into like a computer or a laptop, and then they're not Ethernet. They're like these kind of a bulky cord that's got the two little screws. Anyway, apparently they make an HDMI adapter you can plug that into, and then it's the other end's an HDMI adapters. Anyway, so he bought one of those so he could see if the projector would work, and it worked, except for there was like four or five like white dots on the screen, and apparently from oh God. Apparently the reason that was he read. Come on! Apparently the reason that was because
things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
Apparently overheat or something, it causes white dots.
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
But he's like, I don't care. I'll deal with the dots. It's a free projector.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
99 years.
Now Wentz on third down.
His first debut was the Final Four in 1919.
He may try and run for this. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God.
And this is gonna be incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed a push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, they can't give up another score here after they didn't get it. Does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And when you've already thrown 2 interceptions, you've got to take extra special care of the football, because that one could very easily have been a third.
Yeah, off-balance, pressure coming. Probably just has to stick that one in his pocket, right?
He does. I just think that when he's in a rut like this, I think this happens to a lot of quarterbacks, they try and overcome it by making big-time throws. Throws they know they shouldn't make, but they're hoping to complete them rather than having the confidence that they actually will.
23 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No
Fine, shut up.
There's no pressure.
Shut up.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme.
I almost did it right back to you. That's my luck.
Against Denver, they lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now it's Mahomes again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1
Of course.
more.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So that one will be accepted. Butker now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Trying to tip it back into myself.
All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself. And it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering. That's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you're going to be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporate him here on this drive. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. When they had the football, it was set up shop at the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Oh, shit.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him for his second sack of the night. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
He's faster.
And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this.
You're going to crown a trophy. Well, I wonder who's going to get that trophy.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Super Bowl MVP should be that guy intercepted.
Getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We have not.
I'm pretty sure I murdered Wentz after he was
Seen a whole lot of wide open.
Yeah, I killed him.
And receivers, everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
We got three. Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. And Jeffrey's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They chalk that one up.
All the way down to the 3.
34 on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Great.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Oh, God.
The pressure right. Complete.
Turn around.
The tight end Rodgers.
I just let him out. Oh, and he didn't even get out of bounds.
No
Oh, my
gain
God.
there on
Why
the
the fuck?
completion.
God
2nd and 10. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
I called the wrong play.
Lefty.
Wentz to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Smallwood on 3rd and goal. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do.
And they're running the clock.
And now it's 4th down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game
I didn't win a game. I didn't win a game. I suck so bad. Good night, everybody. Good night.